Hello everyone, for this tutorial video, I'd like to explain how colors work from a physical or optical perspective. An object shows a color in our physical world because of the fact it reflects a certain light and absorbs the rest. For example, an object such as my t-shirt appears black because it is absorbing all the colors and reflecting none back. And this also explains why darker clothes get hotter when exposed to a source of radiation, such as the sun when you go outside, because of the simple fact that the clothes are absorbing more light energy than the lighter clothes. Or put another way, absorbing more of the wavelengths of the light. You can concretely demonstrate that the color is physically defined as the reflective property of a substance, in terms of color, by shining a colored light that does not match the color of the surface. For example, if you shone a bright white light, such as from a light bulb or the sun, onto my t-shirt, it would still look black because it is absorbing the white light and therefore all of the colors encompassed by the white light. So we would expect the t-shirt to still appear black if we shone a red light, a blue light, or a green light on it, as red, blue, and green are assumed to be the primary colors. And indeed, it is true if you were to experiment. However, with colored objects that are neither pure black nor pure white nor gray, the light reflected back would become more complicated. As we remember from Roy G. Biv, their colors have very specific wavelengths. So if we were to shine a green light or a blue light on a red object, it would look black because it is absorbing the green and blue lights. Similarly, if we were to shine a red or blue light on a green surface, it would appear black for the same reason. The red, green, and blue being the primary colors that are used comes from the fact that within your eye, there are two types of photoreceptor cells, known as rods and cones, and the cones can either only detect red light, green light, or blue light, and the rods can't even detect that. They are used for motion and light perception, which explains why, when you are in a dark room, you do not see color as vividly as if the room is illuminated, like this. You may hear that there are some systems that use yellow as the third primary color instead. As we remember from Roy G. Biv, yellow has its own unique wavelength, but also the red, green, and blue model still works at the same exact time, because you can get yellow from combining red with green as well. Therefore, color perception is very complicated and subtle, and you can use either of the two systems, and they both work. Now that I've explored all the basic optics that are relevant to applications in 3D game design, I will discontinue teaching the side lessons, as I have taught every possible real-world subject that is related to programming games, and all of the parts that are necessary for game design, because I know that just like trigonometry, optics is technically more complicated in real life. For games, it is usually not necessary to simulate that exact level of detail. Don't forget to subscribe if you found this video informative, and make sure to see other tutorial videos, and follow me on either Facebook or Twitter for more content.